Have you ever felt stuck in life? Like no matter how hard you try, you keep going in circles? You want success, you want growth, but your mind pulls you back like a rubber band. Well, here's something you need to hear. Your brain is not your enemy. It's not lazy. It's not broken. It's just following the code it was given. And the best part, you can rewrite that code. Today, we're going to dive deep into how your brain works in a very simple way, and why understanding this is the key to reprogramming it for massive success. The brain's main job, survival, not success. Your brain's number one job is not to make you rich or famous or even happy. Its main job is one thing, to keep you alive. That means it's constantly scanning for danger, for risk, for discomfort. And here's the twist. Growth feels dangerous to your brain. Trying something new? That's risky. Starting a business? That's unfamiliar. Speaking in public? That's terrifying. Even thinking positively when you've had years of negativity? That's uncomfortable. So your brain pulls you back. It whispers, stay safe, stay small, don't try, don't fail. But remember, that's just old programming. Your brain is like software. It does what it was trained to do. And guess what? You can retrain it. What is programming? Let's keep it simple. Your brain is shaped by what you hear often, what you feel emotionally, what you repeat again and again. So if you've been told since childhood that you're not good enough, your brain stores that. If you've failed and felt shame, your brain remembers that. If you've lived in fear or lack, your brain builds those patterns like highways. And soon, those thoughts become automatic. You're not choosing to think negatively. Your brain just thinks this is the safest route. But just like a GPS, you can change direction. Neuroplasticity, the superpower you didn't know you had. Here's where things get exciting. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change and grow, even as an adult. Yes, your brain is reprogrammable, just like a phone gets software updates. Every new thought, every new habit, every new action creates new connections in the brain. The more you repeat something, the stronger it gets. Think of your brain like a forest. Each time you walk a path, a thought or habit, it becomes clearer and easier to travel. The old paths, negative habits, limiting beliefs will fade if you stop walking them. New thoughts build new roads, new actions rewire your mind, and that's how you become a new version of yourself. Why motivation isn't enough? Motivation feels good. It gets you excited, but it fades fast. Why? Because motivation doesn't rewrite neural pathways. Repetition does. You can watch 100 motivational videos and still feel stuck. What you need is mental training, not hype. Imagine trying to get six-pack abs by watching gym videos. That doesn't work, right? Same with your mind. You have to do the reps. Every time you choose a new thought, even when it's uncomfortable, you're doing mental push-ups. And slowly those push-ups turn into mental strength. The first step to reprogramming, awareness. You can't change what you don't see. So today, I want you to do one simple thing. Start noticing your default thoughts. When something goes wrong, do you blame yourself? When you try something new, do you expect failure? When you dream big, do you feel like an imposter? Just observe, no judgment, no guilt. This is you becoming conscious of the code your brain is running. Because once you become aware, you can begin to rewrite. Powerful insight, you are not your thoughts. Here's a life-changing truth. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. That means you have the power to decide which thoughts stay and which ones you let go. It's like choosing which apps stay on your phone and which ones to delete. You don't have to believe every thought your brain throws at you. Some of them are lies, some of them are outdated, and some were never yours to begin with. They were downloaded from parents, teachers, or society. It's time to update your mind. Real-life example, Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb, failed over 1,000 times before getting it right. Someone asked him, how did it feel to fail 1,000 times? He replied, I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. That's a powerful mindset. He trained his brain to see failure not as failure, but as feedback. That's the difference between people who give up and people who succeed. Success is not about being lucky. It's about how you train your mind to respond to challenges. Your challenge today, here's your first mental reprogramming exercise. Catch one negative thought and flip it. Example, I'm not good enough. I'm growing stronger every day. I always fail. I'm learning fast. I don't have time. I choose what I make time for. Do this once a day, then twice, then 10 times. Each time you do it, you're laying down new neural wiring. You're not pretending, you're reprogramming. Final words. Your brain is not broken. It's just been protecting you for a long time. But now you're ready for a new path. The path of growth, the path of freedom, the path of mental strength. And it all starts here with awareness, repetition, and the belief that you can reprogram your mind for success. Let me ask you a powerful question. Who do you believe you are? Take a second, not your job title, not what others call you, but deep down, who do you think you are? Because here's the truth. Your identity is built from your habits. Yes, not the other way around. We don't create habits because of who we are. We become who we are because of what we repeatedly do. Your habits are writing your story. Every single day, you're casting a vote for the type of person you believe you are. Wake up early? You're voting for I'm disciplined. Hit snooze 10 times? You're voting for I procrastinate. Speak kindly to yourself? You're voting for I'm worthy. Complain, scroll, waste time? You're voting for I'm stuck. Now, one vote won't change much, but 1,000 small votes? They become your personality, your identity, your future. This is why changing your habits can literally change your life. Why change feels so hard. You've probably tried to change before. Maybe you made a to-do list, joined a gym, started reading a book, and then stopped. Why does that happen? It's because most people try to change their behavior without changing their identity. They say, I want to get fit, I want to be rich, I want to be confident, but deep down, their mind still says, I'm lazy, I'm broke, I'm not good enough. See the conflict? Your mind always acts in line with your self-image. If you don't believe you're the type of person who succeeds, you'll keep finding ways to sabotage your growth. So the real question becomes, how do I shift my identity? Identity shifting, start with small proof. You don't have to fake confidence. You don't need to pretend. You just need small wins, repeated often. Because every time you take a new action, you show your brain, hey, we're not that old version anymore. Example, want to be a writer? Write 1 paragraph every morning. Want to be healthy? Walk for 10 minutes a day. Want to be wealthy? Save 10 daily or learn 1 money principle. These tiny actions are evidence, and the brain loves evidence. The more you repeat, the more your brain rewires. I guess I'm the kind of person who shows up. I guess I do follow through. I guess I am becoming that person. You don't build a strong identity by saying it once. You build it by proving it to yourself daily. The brain's habit loop: cue, routine, reward. Let's make it super simple. Every habit follows 3 steps. Cue, something that triggers you, like your phone lighting up. Routine, the action you take, you grab it and scroll. Reward, what your brain gets: dopamine, relief, escape. Once your brain gets that reward, it wants to do it again and again, until it becomes automatic. So, want to break a bad habit? Make the cue harder to notice. Change the routine. Give yourself a better reward. Want to build a new habit? Make the cue obvious. Make the action easy. Make the reward satisfying. This is not magic, this is brain science. Example, rewriting the habit loop. Let's say you want to stop checking social media mindlessly. Here's how you reprogram that loop. Cue, you feel bored. Old routine, open Instagram. Old reward, quick entertainment. Let's rewrite it. New routine, read 1 inspiring quote or listen to a 2-minute podcast. New reward, you feel progress, not distraction. With enough repetition, the brain rewires. Suddenly, reaching for your phone doesn't feel the same. That's not discipline, that's design. What if you miss a day? Let's be honest, you'll slip, you'll miss a day. That's normal, but here's the rule: never miss twice. 1 bad day, that's life. 2 in a row, that's a pattern. Your brain builds habits fast, good or bad. So if you miss a workout, a reading session, a walk, cool, just show up the next day, even if it's tiny. That's how pros operate. Consistency beats perfection every time. Your brain craves identity safety. Here's a powerful insight most people miss. Your brain will always protect the identity it believes you have. If you believe, I'm a failure, your brain will filter out wins. I'm unlucky, your brain will notice only what goes wrong. I'm not smart, your brain will avoid learning. But once you shift that identity, I'm a learner, and your brain starts seeking growth. I'm resilient, and your brain starts looking for strength. I'm a builder, and your brain sees opportunity. Your brain filters what it sees based on who it believes you are. That's the power of identity. Your challenge today, choose one identity shift, not a goal, not a to-do, an identity. Like, I'm someone who takes action, I'm someone who follows through, I'm someone who creates value. Then find one small action to prove that identity. Do it daily. Say it out loud, write it down, repeat it until it becomes who you are. Because that's how success starts, not with motivation, but with small shifts in identity. Final words. Success is not about changing your life, it's about changing the direction. Tiny habits shape your future. Each one is a brushstroke, painting the picture of the person you are becoming. Start small, stay consistent, and most importantly, believe that you are becoming something greater. Because you are.